What's happening, folks? It's your host, More Motivation. More about the show today is how to bench press. So there's a couple of things I want you to think about when you're benching. So the muscles that have to be involved and everything else around it, if that makes any sense. So we'll start with our feet. So I'm just going to get in position. So what I want you to think about here is making sure your feet are pointing 45 degrees outwards. Your heels are behind the end of the bench to give yourself as much leverage as possible. You want your feet on the ground because you have stability and you're not likely to move around, if that makes sense, during your press, especially if you're pressing heavier weight. That could be dangerous, as I know from experience. So from here, we're going to work on the top part of our body. So I want you to pinch your shoulder blades together, type of thing, and pretend there's a ball there and you're trying to keep it there. From this position, we're going to get under the bar, okay? So with our shoulder blades pinched and our back digged into the bench, we want to grab the bar a little bit further than shoulder width apart. Depending on your body type and how long your arms are, this will be different for each individual. But close grip is basically shoulder width apart. But what I want is slightly above shoulder width apart. And from here out, you're going to push the bar out. So you're not pressing the bar out, you're pushing the bar out so that you can keep your position on the bench. And from here, you're sort of bending the bar, because this will allow you to have your elbows a bit tucked and also your lats flexed. Okay, so I want you to think about a few things before you press. So you're going to keep your glutes flexed, your hamstrings flexed, your core flexed, the bar bending. You're going to descend your nipple line. From this position, you're going to use your feet to push towards where my head is, basically. So from here, I'm pressing. So see my leg drive? So that's how you basically bench, okay? So I'll take it all the way from the top, from the feet all the way to the upper part of your body. So with your feet, you want to make sure they're on the ground, facing at 45 degrees outwards, and your heels are behind the end of the bench. You want your butt, this is a point I forgot to mention, you want your butt almost touching the bench but slightly, and you want it to be flexed. After, for the top position, you want to make sure your scapula is pinched together, or your shoulder blades, so to better explain it, as if you're trying to keep a ball in that position and you basically want to keep it there. From there, you get under the bar, your face or your eyes is facing the bar, basically, and from that position you bring the bar out. You're not pressing it out, you're bringing it out, and from there the bar is bending, your elbows are tucked, you bring everything down while keeping your core, your glutes, your hamstring tight, and when you're pressing, you're using your lower body to push with your press, basically, if that makes sense. So I'll demonstrate one more time in slower motion. So as we discussed before, our feet pointing at 45 degrees, heels behind the end of the bench. We're going to pinch our shoulder blades together. Get under the bar. My eyes are looking at the bar. Okay, in this position, my glutes are flexed, my feet are in position. My hands are just about shoulder width apart. From this position on, while keeping everything tight, I'm going to press the bar out. So I'm pushing it out kind of like a lat pull down. I'm bending the bar. I'm keeping my glutes flexed, my core flexed. As I'm descending, as soon as it touches my nipple line, I'll use my lower body to help me press it, basically. One more time. So bar bending, elbow closer to my body, coming down to my nipple line, using my lower body to help me press. Okay? So that is basically how to bench. So This is a very complex exercise because it involves your whole body. If you can master your leg drive, you will definitely be able to press more weight with more reps and experience. But that's about it. That is how to bench press. Thank you so much for watching the video. If this helped you, let me know in the comment section. If you need more clarity, let me know in the comment section. And that's about it. Thank you so much. Like always, get better every day, optimize yourself. I'll see you next video. God bless.